Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm vegan. Today I'm with my partner.
Eddie, bonjour.
You're so unenthusiastic.
Hey, I'm Eddie, what's up gang?
Okay, somewhere like in between there.
Hello.
There we go, that's a little bit better. And today we're reviewing the Beyond Meat burger. Now, a bunch of you guys have asked me for this. I bought this recently from Yam Chops in the bulk section, so they're not in the same sort of packaging that they're normally in, which I'll have pictured right here, wow. But we've had them a couple times before. We bought a couple, when was that, September?
When we went to Buffalo?
Yeah. Anyway, there was a grocery haul. If you want to watch that, you can see all the stuff that we bought. But you guys asked for a taste test / review. Just for context, I've been veg for 7 years. I would say I haven't eaten meat, but I have accidentally eaten meat because I didn't know.
Yeah, because people are
Yeah. So I guess that was like semi-recently that I got meated.
You got meated.
Blech. And you've been veg for a year and a half?
Something like that.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So he has more recent taste buds. Ew. So we cook these ahead of time just to save a little time and also so you guys can get some close-ups. I find that these taste good on their own, but I prefer them with cheese and with some other stuff too. I also cooked up some tempeh, but adding other fresher ingredients, because like while cooking it, it is very grease heavy. Do you want to talk about your thoughts on the burger?
Burger's pretty tasty. You know what? I'm gonna need to just take a kilo.
What's your like history with burgers? Like, are you like a burger man?
I mean, I guess.
Between hot dogs and burgers, which would you choose?
Burgers.
Burgers. Oh my. I feel like I would also choose burgers. Why do you always slurp everything?
The onion was falling out of my mouth. I had to retrieve it with the power of vacuum.
That sounds so gross.
So with veggie burgers, like more or less all around, it's pretty much at the point now where they can mimic the flavor pretty good. So the only thing now is like the texture. So like most veggie burgers, if you like squeeze it so you're not gonna lose all of your toppings, the veggie burgers will squish. Not necessarily this one, but most veggie burgers. Mm-hmm. And this one's like on its way, but it's not quite there yet.
I think the Beyond Meat burger has a very similar texture to like homemade fresh burgers. Not like the frozen patties, because those ones stick together a lot more. If you took a bunch of ground meat, added onions, spices, whatever, formed it in a patty and then put it on the grill, like it falls apart the same sort of way. It's just as greasy. Here's all the grease that came off the burger. When you're cooking it, I wouldn't suggest adding any extra oil because it makes plenty of oil on its own, which I think in its way is a good thing because when you are cooking it on like the grill outside, it's hard to tell when they're done. They char up pretty well, as you guys can see, but the inside still sort of stays pink, which is from the beets. As far as veggie burgers go, this is probably my favorite one.
Are there any like top of the line ones that we haven't tried yet? Have we tried the one that bleeds?
That's the Impossible Burger. No, we haven't tried that one yet.
Okay.
A bunch of you guys asked me what my thoughts were on the Impossible Burger because they tested on animals. So there's a compound called plant hemoglobin. I can't remember what it is, but it's like a play on like hemoglobin and plants or something to do with the blood. They used a bacteria to sort of synthesize it so that it kind of acts like blood and gives you that sort of irony taste. And they tested that on animals, on rats, for some sort of FDA approval that wasn't necessary, but they wanted to do it so that they would have like a certain rank or a certain, I don't know exactly what it was. While I think that was unnecessary and kind of crappy, I think that one instance is still worth the amount of animals that are saved from people eating the Impossible Burger. I don't agree with it. I think that they probably shouldn't have done it, but I still think that it's like for the greater good.
Yeah, like I posed this question to you once that let's say like in the future there's like a Star Trek type universe thing, whatever, where you can like replicate stuff. Mm-hmm. But the trade-off is you have to put that product in. One cow has to die in order to make the different products that come from cow. Mm-hmm. But then all those get like uploaded into the replicator and then that one animal dies and then everyone can have burgers for the rest of their life, no matter what kind, whether it's a veggie burger or a beef burger or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember your answer. Maybe your answer is Jake.
I think I probably wouldn't eat it.
Well, I mean, there's also other like beef isn't very good for you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't eat it, but I think that that's better than eating real cow over and over.
It is real cow.
But like new cow.
Yeah.
I don't know what to explain that as. Yeah. I hear that, and I probably still wouldn't eat it.
You wouldn't eat ice cream?
I would eat dairy-free ice cream.
Okay.
Over the amount of time that I've been vegan, I've learned a lot about what's in animal foods, and I've been like, I'm very glad I'm not eating that.
Like, you know, you've said before, it's like you like the taste of meat and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. You just don't eat it.
No.
I'm kind of the same way. Like, I like the taste of meat or burgers, turkey, whatever. All the animals that I used to eat. Mm-hmm. I would probably occasionally still be like, you know what, computer person? Give me a cheeseburger.
Like, if it's equally accessible to me to be able to eat an animal burger versus a veggie burger, I'd probably still choose a veggie burger. I mean, this is just all hypothetical. The reason why I choose it is because I don't really necessarily want animal products in my body. From an ethical perspective, like, that's sort of eliminated. But from like a spiritual angle, I don't like ingesting animals because, like, I feel like we ingest their pain, their stress, their suffering. And like, I'm very well aware that like when I'm stressed out, you can tell in my body. And I imagine that animals who are in slaughterhouses feel very much the same sort of stress, if not way more. And like, we're eating that as humans, and I feel like that's not good for us. I don't know if there's a science to it. I don't know if it's just like me in my head, but that's just the way I feel.
Well, I mean, it results in like physiological kind of things, like whether it's like skin irritation or whatever.
Yeah, stress for me comes out as like eczema.
In theory, the process is you cook and then eat that eczema.
Yeah, no thanks. But we got a little off topic. Overall, like,
Burgers.
the texture is really good. It sort of like falls apart similarly to meat. It's not exactly the same.
Yeah, like this falls apart easier than meat would. Mm-hmm. It's more robust than like a bean burger, which I like.
I like that it doesn't taste like beans. There's peas in it.
Big fan of it not tasting like beans. Mm-hmm. As far as veggie burgers go, I would give this 8.
I honestly would give this like a 9 out of 10 because I don't know what else you could do to make this better. Like, I think to me, this is as good as it gets. I'm only saying 9 just in case we come across something and I'm like, oh shit.
Well, now I can't give this a 10. I have to give it an 11 out of 10, break the rating system.
Mm-hmm. But like, one thing I like about these burgers is that we've given them to meat eaters before. Like when we went to our friend's barbecue. Like, I've just given out my burger, be like, hey, do you want to try it? Do you want to try it? And they're like, I mean, you can eat it. Like, I feel bad eating your food. I'm like, try it.
Put it in your mouth.
And they're like, you know what? If you hadn't have told me that this was a veggie burger, I probably wouldn't have known. Another downside to this burger is that in the process of cooking it, it smells like cat food.
It definitely does. When we only had 2 burger buns, we needed more, so I went out to get burger buns while I was cooking. I came home and I could smell it upstairs.
It just sort of hits you in the face.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like it though.
No, maybe like the slightest aftertaste, but it's very slight.
I honestly kind of find it reassuring that it smells like cat food because then it smells like meat, right? I'm actually interested in putting this up against the Impossible Burger.
We could do that one day, maybe. If we ever get the Impossible Burger.
They actually have it in LA.
Yeah, but no.
At White Castle. Yeah, but we're gonna go to LA. Which is a good time for me to mention. We'll be in LA. Yeah, we're going to Eat Drink LA, so if you guys are gonna be there, please come join us, hang out, say hi. I'm also gonna be having a meetup. I need to find a location that is accessible and also free. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, we come on like a really weird time. So like, it would be like during the week and then on Eat Drink Vegan. The day we'll be there. So if you guys want to hang out, say hi, please comment down below, and I'll see you at Eat Drink Vegan. So yeah, do you guys want us to try the Impossible Burger? What are your thoughts on the Beyond Meat burger? Overall, taste, really good. Texture, pretty good. The best of that I've tried, like in terms of, like, this is the bar now for vegan burgers. Smell, not so great, but I will accept it because it tastes really good. But it's a juicy burger, for sure, Z's. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, another thing I don't like about it, the price. I think they're about $5 a patty, but when I bought them in bulk, there were 4 for $15, so they're slightly cheaper, but not by much. It's still pretty expensive, about $5 a patty.
I don't know, I don't really have anything else to say. It's a good burger, and I look forward to eating more in the future.
But yeah, I do hope that they are more widely available in stores. They're both really good on the grill, really good on the griddle. I haven't tried them baked. Do you bake burgers? Do you ever bake burgers?
You can broil burgers.
You can broil burgers. I think I like them best on the grill because all the grease sort of like comes out of it and it's like a little bit more charred all over and it has like a smoky flavor when it's on the barbecue. Mm-hmm. I just like barbecue foods.
Yeah, well that's also whatever you're using to barbecue, so if you have like a charcoal barbecue, for example.
It's a good time. If you guys like this video, this review, and you want more of these reviews, let us know in the comments down below. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this, you know?
This.
With that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye!
Bye!
So I think that wraps up our views. You gotta go to work.
Wraps it up. Mm-hmm. Slap it on the behind. Stuff you should know thing.